Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Trent,
Along with Garrett.
and today, guys, bringing back another. Where's G-Man 27? No. Today, guys, bringing back another installment of Casual Anime Discussion. Today, we're talking about Paranoia Agent. So before we talk about it, please be sure to pause the video, go watch Paranoia Agent, come back, watch this video. Holy crap, got through all that already. Welcome back. Yeah, we're talking about Paranoia Agent. It's about this little guy named Lil Slugger. He has a bat and he's hitting people, and everyone's going crazy. Basically, I don't know. It's something like that. A lot of weird shit happens in this anime, but that's the general plot of it, I guess. This was my pick, and the reason why I picked it was the first time I saw it was a trailer on Toonami, like 6 months ago. And I really liked the trailer because I was like, whoa, wait, there's just some kid with a bat, like, killing people with a baseball bat? That's kind of cool, like, in Tokyo and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I was like, okay, I definitely have to watch it. So I watched the first episode on Toonami, and I was like, okay, well, I have to watch more of this. And then I got Funimation, and I realized Funimation has all 13 episodes. I was like, well, fuck waiting every week to watch it on Toonami. I'm just going to watch all of it. And I think I finished it all in one day. And I like it, and this is my second time watching it, and I definitely realized some more stuff in it. This is something where you have to watch it a few times to understand some of the stuff that happens, because it's probably one of the most sophisticated anime I've watched in terms of, like, stuff that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, there's just a lot of crazy shit that happens, and a lot of cool, like, stuff that happens, and not a lot of stuff that you see in a lot of animes, but, yeah, what'd you think about it?
Well, I think this is a classic case of an anime taking itself too seriously. It's just like, I did like the premise of it at first, and I kind of liked some of the stories that were in it, like the first couple episodes. I really liked it a lot, but then for some reason, it was just hard for me to finish watching it. It's just like, it was just all over the place, and it was craziness. And one of the hardest episodes for me to watch was the episode where he's in Little Slugger, the guy that they think is Little Slugger. They do that magical tour thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think some of the parts of this is kind of are kind of hard to watch. I know you think it's sophisticated, but like, isn't the basic premise is that you have to face reality? I mean, I pretty much
yeah, basically,
you pretty much got that. Go ahead.
I mean, well, you can keep going.
I guess I just think that I got what the point of the whole show was in like the first episode, and then there was just 12 more of them.
Really? You got it in the first
it wasn't
episode? Bad. Don't lie.
Yeah.
No way you figured it out in the first episode. No way.
I didn't understand I didn't get all the little plot points, but just like, okay, just like, oh, this happens because this happens because this happens because this happens. I don't know.
Anyway,
go ahead.
For anyone watching on YouTube, Garrett's like constantly freezing, so just deal with it. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, the first time I watched it, definitely when episode 5 started, I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I remember some stuff at the end where I'm just like, what the hell is going on? But I think the second time we're watching it, I figured out what was going on, and I was like, okay, I get why this is happening now, and I get the point of it, which, like, basically, yeah, it's like having to deal with reality. Like, you shouldn't form fantasy worlds to escape reality, I guess it is. Like, you have to deal with reality. I think that's the main point of it, but there's probably, like, some, like, super anime guys, like, no, actually, the real point of it is, like, blah, blah, blah. But, like, you know, this is casual anime discussion. We're casuals. We casually watch anime, but anyway, what?
We are the anime guys, so...
Oh, yeah, casual anime guys.
So we did...
Well, yeah, we're casual anime guys. We're just casual anime guys. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. This show, like, it's not in my top 10, but, like, it just left somewhat, like, I really wanted to rewatch it again, and I'm glad. I mean, it's short and sweet, and I think it's got, like, I don't know what you mean by it's taking itself too seriously. I mean, I like an anime now and again that takes itself seriously, because, like, almost every other one is like, oh, there's some jokes and stuff like that, which I don't hate. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Well, I guess I should say sometimes they think that they're deeper than it actually is. It's like, well, this is connected to this is connected. It's like, yeah, but in the end, does it all mean anything, or does it just seem good because it is deep, but doesn't mean it is good because it is deep? You know what I mean? Like, just because a show is very convoluted and hard to follow doesn't always mean it's good. You know what I mean? But I think maybe I just wasn't in the right mood for this. Maybe you were in the right mood for it. I don't know. I think it's hard to say what I would change about it. I did like the premise of this kid going around hitting people with a bat. I almost kind of was hoping for more for like a murder mystery thing. Like,
yeah, that's when I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is whoa, is murder mystery? That's pretty cool. And then it turned out not to be that. But
I almost wish it was the first girl, just going around hitting people. I don't know, but I don't know if I like the ending because I didn't understand it. It's like
I can try to explain it. I have it in my notes. I can write it down, but
yeah, maybe I'm just too simple. Maybe it did go over my head or something.
I think a second viewing helps a lot. But so we'll just go favorite character. I liked the little slugger. I thought he was pretty cool. I thought he was pretty creepy. And I liked I guess this is like my favorite episode, but my favorite episode was the teacher who had the multiple personalities, and like how like at the end she's like ripping herself apart, being like, oh, like, you know, and everything, like leaving herself phone messages for her other like personality and stuff like that. I think that episode's really like, because like I've never seen anime have that kind of because that's a real thing. It's like multiple personality disorder or whatever. I've never seen an anime do that, so I thought that was pretty cool. What about you? Favorite character? Ashton, sit down. Come here.
Sorry.
Sorry, you go.
I think my favorite character is probably the dad who watches his daughter undress. I feel like that's pretty much speaks for itself.
The cop guy?
No, well, that was the cop guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the guy that called Little Slugger first.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not my favorite character. I was trying to make a joke, but I'm not very funny.
That's not a good joke.
Oh, jeez. I think I like the detectives. I think I like both the detectives a lot. I actually kind of liked when they were in it a lot of times.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. Favorite scene? My favorite scene was, I know this turned out to be the fake Slugger, but when Little Slugger hit the fat cop, I don't know why, but like the way that he like turned around, he was like backing up on his skates like that, and then he just like looks up like that with one eye, and then all of a sudden he sees like, oh shit, like the guy didn't like go down or whatever. I don't know why I like that scene so much. It's my favorite like little scene there, like where he's like, somebody stop me, and he just hits him and stuff like that. So I like that.
Yeah, I think that was pretty good.
I like the also the part where the cop's wife was talking to Little Slugger in that one episode, where he's like transforming and everything like that, and he's trying to hit her, but like she won't give up or whatever. So it's like I really like that whole exchange between those two, because he's just like, like, because she's saying like, no, humanity isn't like that, it's like this, and he's just like trying to hit her and stuff like that. I like that. Do you have a favorite scene?
I think I liked probably just the first time you see Little Slugger, and like just the part where she gets hit. I think like just the mystique of that is. I also liked when the fat kid got hit, like how you just went
hold on 1 second. Ashton, shut up, lay down. He's so like, I'm not getting up. He just came in. No. Anyway, go on.
I think I liked when that fat kid got hit. I said where you thought it was gonna be the kid with the like hack.
Yeah.
You know, I liked the part where the fat kid got hit with the bat instead of the popular kid. Mm-hmm. I think I didn't see that. I didn't really see that coming, but I really liked. I mean, I think the first 3 episodes were some of the best. I just like the storylines they had. I wouldn't mind if they just did that for the whole show, but I don't know.
Yeah, I bet the first time I watched, I was disappointed that it turned out it wasn't like a serial killer kid. I was just like, but the second time watching around, I was able to appreciate it more. Oh, one thing that I don't know, I have this down as a favorite part. One episode that was like really weird that they had to censor, I think, in like the United States or whatever, or in Britain or something like that, was the Suicide Squad episode, where
Oh, yeah.
I just call it the Suicide Squad episode. The ending of that, I didn't even catch the first time, and then I realized this time it's like, oh, they're ghosts or something like that. I think that's what because they didn't have shadows, right? And then at the end,
like,
yeah, and then they tried to take a selfie with people, and then they looked at the camera, and they're all like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Like, you know, so that was kind of like, it was eerie. It was an eerie ending. I was just like, "Oh wow, that was like really creepy." But that was probably like the most disconnected episode, probably, except like Little Slugger did show up at one point and started like beating up people, but like they like chased after him and stuff like that, like kill us. So that was kind of funny. But
I actually like that. I actually like that episode a lot.
Yeah. Let me see. Alright, the worst parts. I think we talked about it. Sometimes the animation wasn't great. And I felt like the sometimes goofy parts of the series didn't match well with the tone. Like, it's kind of like the same thing with Hellsing Ultimate, where they had like these, like once an episode they'd have like these goofy scenes, and I'm like, it doesn't match with the tone. Like, the scene before this, you just showed me a guy raping a dead woman. Like, what? That doesn't match really with the episode, you know. And in this, it wasn't as bad as in Hellsing Ultimate, but like it was still kind of like weird tone shifts sometimes when they try to be goofy and stuff like that.
Oh, can I say 2 worst parts then quickly?
Yeah.
I think, I guess worst parts. I'll say worst episodes. The episode with the anime team where they're running that anime.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the episode was really hard to watch. That the guy
Probably
just
the worst
bothered me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just annoying, him driving. It was just like annoying. It was like, I don't know. It's just like, it wasn't interesting at all. It just didn't make me want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the episode with the gossip stories where all the girls are gossiping.
I like that episode.
I think it was okay, but I think that it was just kind of like, it was just retelling the same stories. It's like, okay, we got the premise of it. You didn't have to go through a whole episode just to tell us what was going to happen. I mean, I did like how it. I did like how it ended. How it's like, oh, tell me how he got you. I did like how that happened, but
yeah, that was a good ending. You didn't get it though. The episode was called ETC, and the 3 buildings that they all lived at were ETC. They were shaped that way. Now that's obvious, but
it was a Cetra, right? Like, and on.
The episode was just called ETC. I didn't know.
Etc.
Well, I know, but it wasn't like whatever. Anyway, so another thing I should mention, probably one of my favorite things, is the intro. The intro I really like. It's like, it's creepy, and it's like also like beautiful, and it's just like, I just love how they're just like laughing and shit. It's weird. Like, what did you think about the intro?
I actually think it's one of the best anime intros.
It really is.
I know
the music's
I'm all over the place with this, but that is a good anime intro.
Weirdly enough, for a Japanese anime, they do have a line in the intro that says "a magnificent mushroom cloud in the sky." You'd think they wouldn't like that, but you know, whatever. Also, the outro. Did you watch the outros too?
Where they're all just knocked out and sleeping.
Yeah, and they're sleeping around. I forget what the dog's name was again. Whatever it's called. But yeah, I thought that was weird too. But yeah.
Momo.
No, it wasn't Momo.
Somo.
I forget what his name was. Anyway.
Chris Chromo.
Yeah, Chris Chromo. But again, the intro is really good. I like the kind of like the mid credits thing they have in each episode where it just shows like the Paranoia Agent title. I think that's pretty cool how they put that in.
Just in case you forgot what you were watching.
Yeah. So one of the reasons, like, okay, so Lil Slugger is the Paranoia Agent, right? And I think another thing that they were trying to make a point of in the show was that paranoia can start easily with just like one thing, and then like in the first episode it was kind of showing it, like everyone's like saying like, I heard he wears a red baseball cap, I heard he has a baseball bat that's bent, and then they start and then like as that's going on, you're seeing like a character that's like skating and stuff, and then soon eventually it builds into Lil Slugger. So like everyone kind of like, I have a good theory too, and I think you'll like it, but they all kind of form Lil Slugger, which is pretty cool. Like that's how like paranoia works, kind of.
Like that thing from Supernatural.
Yes, damn it. Yeah.
I knew that's where you were going.
Yeah, that was my. I'm just gonna say it now. My theory is that the Paranoia Agent or Little Slugger is a tulpa from Supernatural, where in Supernatural it's a bunch of people believing something that it becomes real. So that was my theory, and I like that theory a lot. I thought that the minute that I figured out the first time that what he was, I was just like, oh, I'm definitely using that as a theory if we ever review that.
Sorry to ruin it for you.
It's all right. The one kid from the one popular kid from the one episode reminds me of Frank Underwood from House of Cards a little bit. How he's just like trying to sabotage this one kid just because like he thinks he's like more popular than him or whatever. He's spreading these rumors. I don't know why. Was really interesting that this show was only shown on late night in Japan, which shows like how dark it was. Like even Japan wouldn't show that like in the daytime or whatever. Yeah, the police guy is a real piece of shit. Like he first off, I don't know if you know, but like in the episode where he's like robbing all those people and he goes into that one couple's house and their daughter comes home, apparently he actually like sexually assaults that girl or whatever. So that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I kind of got the undertones there. It kind of makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then also, you know, with watching his daughter, which is very, very weird. Oh, also, this is actually
said it. He sexually assaulted that girl in front of his parents, I guess.
Yeah, pretty messed up. He was high on something, like some pill that one mob boss get him. Also, this isn't based on a manga, too. I'm pretty sure. I looked it up, and I don't think it's based on a manga, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's like I said, the Holy Night episode is the one where I started getting a little confused the first time about, like, what's going on. Like, why are these guys, like, helping? Like, it got pretty weird. Yeah, you know, people being relieved after they were being attacked. Some characters just sitting and smiling after. Oh yeah, the ending of that episode where the daughter found out what her dad was doing, and then she ended up having amnesia. I thought that was a pretty good ending. Like how he's just like, "I'm sorry, who are you?" Like she got what she wanted, where she got to forget like what happened. Dude, funniest part was in that Suicide Squad episode where they're all just like, "Okay, you ready? We're gonna jump on the train." Then all of a sudden, you see one guy go. He jumps in front of the train. It's just like, oh, damn it. You know, and that guy actually ends up surviving, which is pretty funny. He's like, damn it, that hurt. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out the one guy that they were texting in that episode was Fox, who was the fake Little Slugger who got killed by the real Little Slugger.
Which is a pretty good part as well.
What's that?
The part where they find out that he's dead.
That they're dead?
That little slugger's dead.
Oh, the little slugger's dead, yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I remember the first time I watched that episode, I was trying to figure out what the old man was looking at. I'm like, what happened? What did he realize? And then I found out this time, I was like, holy shit, they're ghosts and stuff. It's pretty crazy. So I thought it was pretty cool that in the one episode where the women were gossiping, and then the mother-in-law episode, right, or the mother-in-law part of that, where the mother-in-law was like, Toshi, I need your help, and he opens the door, and it's Little Slugger, he's like, sure, and he just like hits her, you know, and everything. I think that was pretty cool. What do you think about the one police officer becoming Radar Man all of a sudden, like going crazy and talking to anime dolls and shit?
I was like, oh.
I was at first like, I don't know why is he talking to these anime dolls now? Like it's pretty,
yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that all goes. And then again, like it turns out that, or what? You go.
I hate the detective lost his job.
Yeah, that sucked. And his wife died too, so that sucks. So it turns out at the end that she lied about when she was younger, that Little Slugger like made her get her dog killed. It turns out that she let the leash go and the dog got ran over by a car, which was sad, you know. Fuck her.
What dog?
The original dog that the toy was based off of. Remember in the last episode where it shows her walking her dog when she was like a kid?
What's the dog's name? I
forget what the dog's name is. I'll look it up, but I mean, I forget what the dog's name is, but Anyway.
Marsupial.
What?
Marsupial. Marsupial.
Hold on, I know the... Hold on. Stop it. What? Damn it. Wait, no. Damn it, I cannot figure out where the name is. Wait, list of Paranoia Agent characters. And let me go to... Moromi. Yeah, Moromi. Anyway, it turns out she lied. And, because she didn't want to get in trouble or whatever. So she made up the lie about Little Slugger. So
her dad's keeping her in a cage or something? Her dad...
No, like, her dad was, like, strict. Her dad was strict, and and he worked so hard to get that dog for her that she was afraid that she'd get punished for it. So she lied. Okay, so the ending... Okay, I have two things here. Okay. So, number one, if you remember, the one agent guy now... or the one police officer guy at the end, he's doing the same thing that the old guy did at the beginning of the series, where he's drawing with chalk, like, equations and stuff. And what I read is that when the guy, like, gasps and he's like, like that, it turns out, like, apparently the letters that he wrote, along with where his hand was, apparently it spelled out anime, which I don't know if that was supposed to be, like, I don't know. At least that's one thing that I read. And also, it's possible that a new cycle is starting where there's going to be a new doll and that this is all going to start again, possibly. That's what I heard. The ending, I mean, I still don't get it. I might have to, like, watch an actual video and figure out what, like, some people... I think in Japanese it spelled out anime, the way that he had his, like, hands or something. I don't know, but, like, that's basically the ending I got. I think it was supposed to be kind of like a wink ending, I think. But it's a little confusing, though. The first time I watched it, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, why is his hair gray now? But... yeah, so, yeah, I already did my theory, thanks, Garrett, that it's a tulpa.
I think this, you know what my theory is?
What's that?
I think Paranoia Agent is all about people who write anime and direct it. You know what I mean? I think it's very anime-centric, you know, I don't, who writes animes? Animation directors? But you know how they did that episode where they're explaining who everyone is?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, maybe... Animators always seem to love to include that they have a hard job and that they're overworked and that they usually have to deal with paranoia. So maybe they always are the ones that have to deal with paranoia. And that's why anime's written at the end, because it's all about the anime here.
Or maybe he realized that he was in an anime and he's like, ah... Where were the tentacles, man? No.
Yeah.
Alright. Replay value. I would watch this again. I mean, it only took me like 5 hours to watch it because it's only 13 episodes, so it's not that
only
long.
5 hours.
Well, it did. I just took some time on Saturday morning. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna bang all these out. Boom, got down to like 4. What about you? What's your replay value?
Medium. I guess there's definitely probably something I would get if I watched it again. I know I'd probably pick up on things I didn't see the first time, but it is hard for me to rewatch stuff, but I'd say medium. I would not mind rewatching this.
Alright, rating and final thoughts. What do you rate this?
I rate this a D. I think there was some good concepts, but again, it's good to have a good concept, but you also have to portray it pretty well. And it's just like some of these episodes, it's like, yeah, I get you're being deep, but sometimes you're just like, oh, it's hard to watch. Sometimes it's almost too hard to watch. I think they could have smoothed some things out and made some of the episodes more interesting. That way, you could have got to the end and been happy to get there instead of just having the ending parts being the good parts. But that's my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm between a B plus and a B. Like it wouldn't be in my. It's not a top 10 for me because like the top 10 I have like it's a lot of like action stuff and all that, but like I don't know, this made me like it's not like with Code Geass where like that made me feel something, but this made me feel like You know what I like about it is it makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes. That show, this, you know, like there'll be some scenes where I'm just like, oh, you know, like, you know, I'll be some like, you know, I'll just be like that. And I remember the first time I was watching this, I'm just like whenever like everything was going on with Little Slugger, trying to figure out what he was exactly, I was just like racking my brain. I'm just like, I don't know what to think. Like, not a lot of anime do that where like it makes me rack my brain. Like maybe like Attack on Titan, where I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Why is this stuff happening and stuff like that? But yeah, I think in the end, I think Paranoia Agents, it's like 13 episodes, real easy watch, and I think different people can take different things away from it, I guess, but I really liked it. I probably won't rewatch it anytime soon, but like I definitely would rewatch it again anyway. So yeah, next we've done 3 anime in 3 weeks. That's pretty cool. Like 3 anime shows, not like movies and stuff, which is pretty cool. We're doing Shippuden next. I think we're doing like the first 26 episodes. That's like an average anime season.
26 episodes.
Yeah, I don't want to do just 13. Like that's gonna like be 100 videos by the time we get to the end of Shippuden. I think 26 fine. We've done 26 before. We're doing 26, by the way.
We'll have to see.
You've rewatched it, haven't you? You're rewatching
sometimes
it.
it's hard for me to catch up.
I'm not saying next week. I'm saying 2 weeks
10.
from now. I'm saying 2 weeks from now.
So that's 13 episodes a week.
Like next week, we're gonna do a movie, right? And then the week after
I'll try doing 26, and then we might alter that. I have watched it before, so maybe if I know an end of an arc is coming up soon, maybe I'll be like, okay, just watch 2 more episodes or watch 1 last episode.
Okay.
But we'll go like that.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna just wait? Are you? I just want to get this out of the way now. Are you going to just keep picking it until like we get caught up with the dub, or like is it gonna be like I pick something that's different, you pick Naruto Shippuden, I pick something that's different, you pick Naruto Shippuden, or is it because I don't care either way. I mean, probably with Naruto Shippuden, I might end up being like I need to finish watching it maybe, but I don't know.
I figured it'd just be my picks, and then I don't think it's that bad because people might get tired of us just watching the same thing, and maybe it is good to break it up occasionally. Maybe you can find some. Maybe we can do 26 episodes. You pick a different anime, then we'll do 26 episodes again.
That's what I was saying. Like I pick a different anime, you pick like Naruto Shippuden, and I pick a different anime. So like the next like few picks of different anime, like you'll be all Naruto Shippuden, and I'll be like.
Or maybe you'll do Naruto Shippuden, and if I really want to watch anime, maybe I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll pick one or something. We'll just talk about it as we go. I'm sure an anime will come up where I'm like, I kind of want to watch that.
Yeah, there was one that came out on Netflix called High Rise Invasion. Dude, it looks so dope, man. But
I see the Cell thing, Cells at Work.
Yeah,
I don't know if that'd be interesting or not.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's Cells at Work and the Cells at Work Code Black, which is like
right.
That's been popping off. Also, at the time of this recording, when this comes out on like podcasts and YouTube, it's probably going to be past that. We're at 99 subscribers. We just need 1 more, and we're gonna hit 100, and then I'm gonna try to get a rebrand for the channel, like new graphics and stuff like that. So, thank you guys so much. It has to be coming from the podcast. It has to be.
I think
it's
you
either
can,
the
I think
podcast or it's the MMVs or something like that, because it's like we're getting like 1 a day, which is I've never seen that amount of growth before.
You can check YouTube statistics. It does seem people like your AMVs. I was gonna throw this out here. It's up to you. I know they're kind of hard to beat, but maybe if we do a series, you can just do an AMV on it every so often. Like,
are you talking about my AMV or my MMVs?
Both. It seems like both your. It seems like your.
I mean, MMVs probably won't match well with the casual, like with the anime, but like I might still do it. I mean, I don't know.
You can still do it, but I'm just saying the AMVs. Maybe you could do more of those still too.
Yeah, I probably can. Like, I wanna do good with the AMVs though, because like, I've seen like I have to send you one that I watched before Seven Deadly Sins. I did my 7 Deadly Sins one. Oh my gosh, it demotivated me so bad because that one was so good. I'm like, there's no way I can. But I think I did pretty good with my 7 Deadly Sins one. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so thanks so much prematurely for 100 subscribers. That's really great. Hopefully we'll get some new graphics and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like, comment. Go down to the link description. You can find the links to everything. If you're listening on podcast, be sure to leave a like, review, share, do all that stuff like that. This has been a casual anime discussion. My name's Trent.
Along with G-Man27.
And remember, eat your prayers and save your vegetables.
Hands on my feet.